Alright guys, let's have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. We are going to map until we find a whole inventory full of rings. And then we're gonna go synthesize them and try to get +1 power charge rings. And then we're gonna go craft some busted shit. I'm already at 100% crit chance, I believe. I'm at 100% crit. Let's see. Let's see where we're at right now. Oh yeah, look at that. 100% crit. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go. I need to get this up a little bit more. I'm only at 500 crit multi. With 10 blades, let's see where my DPS is at. 21 mil. Okay, well we could get up more, a little bit more. Maybe I should go for I don't know actually. What I should do, we'll just collect the rings and then we'll collect the rings because right now those fucking power charge rings are going for so much, dude. It's crazy. I've never seen them cost this much before. See, this is what's crazy about. Holy shit, dude! Look at this. These are the corrupted ones that are kind of just like blah. But let's see what happens when you go to non-corrupted. Holy shit, dude! Just there's only one of them on the market, dude. That's just any old ring. All right, well let's try to synthesize. Let's try to make some money. Let's do it. Let's try to make some motherfucking money. I have I have most ring bases lit up. I gotta order something real quick. Let's see. Damn. Okay, salty dark chocolate. I should probably just express check out this shit. Jesus, dude. I have so many, wow, I have so many goddamn numbers saved. That's crazy. Okay. Sorry, I had to order something real quick. Oh, there we go. I'm scared to go check to see how. I'm scared to see how much full revealed blueprints are now. They were like fucking 2 divine when I left. When I went over to PoE 2, I bet you anything they're like 10 divines now. Now where's this fucker at? Come on, dude. Let me see something, make sure. Oh shit! Wow, it fucked up my billing address. That's crazy. And it's still that's wild, dude. I just ordered something with my credit card and I put in the wrong billing address and it just accepted it. That is super fucking scary. Okay, whatever, whatever, dude. Yo, what up? What up? Nothing happened to 2. I'm just switching back and forth right now. We're kind of at like the end of the league, pretty much. I mean, it's been like a month. I'm gonna go back. I'm just gonna switch back and forth. I wanted to try out this Blade Vortex Elementalist. I didn't have a chance to play a Golem build while I was playing this league, and I wanted to go back and try it out. I'm not done with 2 by any means. I mean, I'm just gonna bounce back and forth for now. I still have so much fun playing this game, dude. I don't think I'll ever get tired of playing this game. Until maybe once Path of Exile 2 gets like a bunch of league mechanics in it, it's kind of similar to like where you can kind of customize your own endgame. Oh shit, I forgot to change my loot filter. Whoops. Whoops. We need to collect rings. Collect rings. I need a whole inventory of rings. You were going to synthesize all of them and try to get +1 power charges. Really? Why do you hate it? I definitely don't hate it. I mean, I like it. I have fun. Especially I had fun this league for sure. It's just they just need to work on the ascendancies, in my opinion. The ascendancies and then the Atlas passive tree. If they work on those 2 things, I think the game will be in a really good place. I mean, obviously they could cut down the time it takes to run through the campaign. I think they're going to see that too, eventually in the data. Because they're going to be able to tell, like, how many people play multiple characters. And I think that number is going to drop significantly if they want to keep the campaign around, like, 20 hours for the average person. Not like a speedrunner. But anybody that, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people feel like that. It's definitely not competition right now. I mean, this is PoE 1's by far the superior game. Like, it's not even a question. But I did enjoy playing this league for sure. And I did not. I shit all over the game, dude, for 0.2. I hated it. I only played like 10 hours, I think. Which is like literally unheard of for me for a game. I would have rather played D4 than played 0.2. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. I know a lot of people like that about PoE. That's what the crazy thing is about Path of Exile is, like, you got 2 different camps of people. There's the people that get overwhelmed by the complexity, and then there's the people that thrive in it. And they like the challenge of, like, trying to figure out the puzzle of, solving for this or mitigating that. Trying to min-max and get your character up to, like, the most DPS possible and, like, as unkillable as possible. I personally like it. I like the fact that I don't know what's going on like 60% of the time. I actually enjoy that. Rather enjoy it. Alright, we're going to spend a 1.5 divines every time we do this. So we need 15. So what is it? 29? There we go. Okay, that's only going to be... We need to do... Let's see. How many do I need? I need to do... Yeah, exactly. That's the main issue with it is you just get to the end too quickly, dude. All right, we're gonna try to get +1 power charges. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, okay, cool, man. I appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah, I usually come on around this time, like 6:30 Pacific time, and then you know, I work a lot, dude, and I run my own I run my own business, so I work out of my house, and so I'm able to kind of do things a little bit differently, you know. Right now I've just been so swamped, dude. I just hired like a full staff of people, and it's been a lot. So I haven't been able to like do as much as I normally do, but I'm trying to keep up. I got another couple episodes of the podcast coming out too, so probably going to be covering some PoE 2 stuff for now, and then I'll hop back over to PoE 1 in like a couple of weeks and start doing it again. I'm going to try to get Lance back on the podcast again. He was a really good guest, but he was my first one, and I kind of felt bad because he's like the biggest creator that I had interviewed, and I felt bad because it was like my first time, and I didn't really like, you know, I wasn't. I was kind of nervous, you know. Yeah, I was reaching out to everybody, man. I was excited and getting going, but the thing is just, you know, it's different, right? When I'm not doing this full time. So if I was doing content creation full time, man, I'd be doing like episode every couple of days. You know, I'd be getting a lot of like trying to do a lot of collaborations, but you know, I really just don't have the time to do it like that right now. But I'm shooting for one a week at this point. You know, maybe two a week if I can get the people on. And the other thing too is a lot of people live out of the States, so I have to really like. Sometimes I got to do it at like 5 in the morning my time to catch somebody in like Australia or something. You know, just depends on where they're at. Or like when I interviewed Dreamcore, I got to get up at like 6 in the morning to do it because he's in the UK and his best time for him is like in the afternoon. So I got to get up pretty early. Oh, that's cool, man. I appreciate it. That's why I do it, man. You know, try to provide something to the community. This community's given me a lot, so I've gotten hours and hours and hours of enjoyment, and you know, I've consumed a ton of Path of Exile content. So it was like a real honor for me to be able to interview some of those guys. Well, all of them really, but especially like Sir Gog and Lance and all these dudes I've been following. I want to try to get Captain Lance on the podcast. I just don't know how to get a hold of him. He doesn't have like a business email or anything. Maybe I could pop over to his stream and hit him up. I wonder how many of these synthesized rings I'm gonna have to roll until I get power charges. Every 15 attempts is 30 divine. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I had never done anything like the podcast before. I've never interviewed. I just really started making content like a year and a half ago, like started getting serious about it. So especially like interviewing Lance, it was kind of a big deal. He was like my first guest, you know, so it was huge. Very surprised that he even took the, no, I know. I'm surprised he even took the time to go on my channel. He's got like, you know, almost 100,000 subscribers. He does this full time, so that was very cool of him to take the time out to do it. Oh shit, I didn't even see the Sentinel. Dude, I never see these things. Ever, for some reason. That's too late, I think. Maybe there's one little area I can dump them. Some 8 mod maps. Alright, how many rings did we pick up? Alright, I got 3 rings. We get another 3 attempts. I'm gonna sell this other corrupted one that I had. Alright, let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on, power charges. Nope. I don't know, dude. Let's see. I wonder what the weighting is on it. I should probably check. Yeah, that's what's really different about this game, and especially like, yeah, for sure, 100%. Especially, dude, like, I could get somebody, especially on Path of Exile 1. I could get somebody who knows a good amount about the game, because I have 3,500 hours. I'm still relatively new, like new in comparison, you know, to some people, but I could sit here and I could talk just go one by one about the mechanics and just go deep dive, deep dive. And just keep going and going and going. It never ends, dude. There's just so much shit to talk about, especially in Path of Exile 1, dude. It's crazy. Now, these are 2 reflect maps. Let me get rid of those. Can't run those. I can run this one, though. I'll just get rid of these reflects. I'm trying to get the Nameless Seer so I can put it over to Canyon. I can start running some of these 16.5 maps. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to check. I wanted to check Craft of Exile real quick. The other thing that's really cool about this community, dude, is the fact that they there's so many people that make third-party tools for the game. And yeah, they're probably getting like donations and stuff for it, you know. But it's crazy. I've never seen anything like that for a video game. Damn, is Craft of Exile down right now? That's crazy. Okay. I guess the website's down. That's really strange. Okay, so we need to look at modifiers. I need to see the weighting on this. What is the weighting on power chargers? Yeah, that's what I plan on doing, man. A lot of people like the idea, and nobody's really doing that. And so I thought it would be pretty cool. And especially like going with someone like Captain Lance, who really makes like super busted builds. That's why I wanted to get Connor on the podcast, because that dude, he's got a different mind when it comes to thinking about this game. He approaches it like an engineer almost, you know, the way he like problem solves for stuff, and the way he's able to like look at stats on different skills and just instantly be able to tell like how busted it's gonna be. And he's right. Like every time I've seen him call it, he's right. He's like, oh, this is gonna be the strongest skill this league, and every time he's been correct. You know, I played his builds for like the first few leagues I started. I played all his builds. I just basically him and Captain Lance and like Sir Gog, Dreamcore, those guys are how I learned how to play the game. So it's pretty cool that, you know, I get to have them on the channel and on the podcast. 'Cause I really wouldn't know shit about the game if it wasn't for them. Give me a Nameless Seer. If we don't get a Nameless Seer in these next few maps, I'm just going, because I've been running these maps for a while. I still haven't seen one, but if I don't get one, I'm just going to go run the 16.5 Canyon maps. Do some 16.5 strong boxes, and go back to doing Betrayal. I've seen some people say that they can target farm the Nameless Seer. I don't know how much merit there is to that claim, though. Oh, cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate. I don't know if I deserve to be in. I don't know if I deserve to be in that list, but I appreciate it, man. I'm still a newcomer compared to those guys. Those guys have been around this game forever. I really feel like I shortchanged myself too, because I started playing in Trials of the Ancestors, but I got real frustrated and trying to put together. I'm pretty stubborn. Are you serious? How do you do that? How does that work? Okay. Oh, there's a reflecting mist. So wait a second. Hold on. He might be in this map, actually. There's always a chance that you get him if there's a reflecting mist. At least I've noticed that there's definitely a correlation. They do, right? That's what I thought, but I don't see him in this map. Or maybe he might be over here actually in this little corner. I didn't kill everything. So the Nameless Seer triggers from a monster, though, correct? It's not just like popped up. Does it? It drops from a mob, correct? If I'm not mistaken. I do not know where the other 50. Why does it say more than 50 monsters? Where the fuck is everybody else? Looks like the entire map's clear. Okay, there's the mist. There's the beginning of the map. Fascinating. Oh well. No idea. Yeah, I don't know where these 50 mobs are at, man. Alright, we got a few more attempts. Come on, man. Give it to me. Nope. Swing and a miss. I need to load back up. We will get this power charges, dude. I know it. We have 360 more divines to blow, and I have a bunch of other equipment I can sell. Holy shit. You got a new PC? That's sick. What did you get? It's sitting there all by itself, man. That's sad. What kind of PC did you get? Is it a pre-built, or do you have somebody build it for you? God damn, that's fat. Hell yeah, dude. Sick. Yeah, I would say so. I still gotta upgrade mine, dude. I have like I have an i7 processor, and I'm running a 4070 Ti. It's pretty good, dude. It works just fine for what I need it for. But I definitely want to upgrade. I might wait until the next the 6 series drops of Nvidia. It's like when they start coming out with like a 6080 or 6090. Then I'll probably upgrade. I don't know. I might upgrade before then. But I've always been told to like skip, like just to not get the next model up, to like skip 2 models. That's what I've always been told. But I don't know how much validity there is to that. I just built a PC for my girlfriend's son. And it had a 5080 in it. His rig is fucking dope, dude. It was really, really nice. I was all jealous. All jealous building it. Oh, yeah. Are they going to come out soon, do you know? I haven't really been paying attention. Oh, yeah, what's up, Dark Wolf? Yeah, thanks, man. Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know that. That'd be pretty wild if they did that. Yeah, they might fully abandon it and just go all into AI, huh? Dude, they probably make such a killing, dude, selling those GPUs, those big ass like data centers for LLMs and shit. They probably make a fucking killing. Dude, some of those data centers are absolutely bananas how big they are. How much electricity they use. Fucking so crazy. Yeah, that would make sense. Damn, what are we gonna be stuck with then, huh? Yeah, it's a little bit different, huh? Just a little bit. Nah, man. I was just playing. I was trying. You know what sucks about PoE 2, dude? And this is like one of my major gripes of the game. Dude, one of my major gripes of PoE 2 is how long the campaign takes for alt characters. Because if you look, dude, I'll show you. You want to see how many builds I've played this league? Watch, let me show you real quick. Let me show you how many builds I've played. This is how many builds I've messed around with this league. Minus like a few in here are from doing the podcast, like POBs from the podcast. But for the most part, I've played all of these. Except for the ones that say theory next to them. I didn't play those, but it's a lot, dude. Now, Path of Exile 2, I could never do that. There's not enough time in the year to do that. The campaign just takes way too long. Because I'm a big alt enjoyer, and I don't have time to spend, 15 hours every time I want to run a character through the campaign, try something. Yeah. Yeah, I like alts, dude. I see something and then I'm like, because I run heist, so I'm like constantly making profit. So if I see a very cool build or an idea, I want to hop on and try it. And the thing that's fucked up with PoE 2 is I did that with a Titan because I had a really good idea for a Titan build or for a Warbringer build, and I got all the way to the end. It took me a long time, dude, and then the build didn't end up working out. So then I was like stuck with a character I leveled up for no reason, basically. Yeah, dude, yeah, man, I like to, holy shit, dude, what the fuck? Look at this. There's one listed for 7 divine and then 2 listed for 1 mirror. On this rarity synthesized diamond ring. Can you Blessed Orb synthesized? You can. Oh, look at that. I didn't even know that for some reason. Why didn't I know that? I don't see. This is what drives me nuts, dude. I have no idea what this is really worth. Because this says one mirror, but it's asking price, so obviously they're not sure. Let's put it for 250 divine and see if anybody bites. That is a fraction of a mirror. Let's see if I have any other rings in here that I can just synthesize. No, that's mirrored. Mirrored. No. I can synthesize that ring. No, that's mirrored. No. You think it's a 5 dib ring at this point? I don't know, dude. Shit keeps going up. Yeah, the league is dead. That means supply and demand, dude. There's not enough supply, so the demand should be going way up for stuff like that. Is that, or am I thinking about that wrong? Let's see, where are my 16.5s at, dude? Could have sworn I had more in here. Oh, I do. There we go. There we go. We'll just roll Canyon. Oh, I have some Vol Temple maps too. Okay. So we'll start out with this. Shaper touched. Alright, cool. Let's run these. We'll run these instead. Should be more entertaining. Yeah, dude, Blade Vortex is super fun, man. And especially with this league, with the Elementalist, because of all the Golem buffs, you can run all the Golems. And then you get super juiced Golems this league because of the Ascendancy. So basically, like any, I'm running everything except for Carry on Golem. What was I gonna gonna say? Sorry, it threw me off when the map looked like that when I went into it. Yeah, so I'm running this is like a Herald stacking Golem Blade Vortex Elementalist. But any skill that uses physical damage is really good to run Golems with, dude. You just do the conversion on the tree, and then I crafted these gloves. I kind of screwed up the craft on them, and I didn't get max life, but these gloves are really good, dude. These full 60% conversion gloves. The last thing I rolled on it was the max mana, which sucks. It was like a tier 8 mana roll, which kind of fucked up the gloves, but they're still pretty good. But if you do, like, especially this league, dude, if you convert over to Lightning, because you can run Doriani's prototype on the Mercenary, which gives all the monsters negative lightning resistance. It makes their lightning resistance match yours. So if you run that, oh yeah, for sure, it's getting nerfed for sure, dude. But the cool thing about this league is you can put that Doriani's chest piece on your Mercenary and run anything with lightning damage. And you can give all the mobs negative 200 lightning res, and it like 8x's your damage, dude. No matter what it is, as long as it's lightning, 8 times the damage. That 100% is getting nerfed. They do not want that shit to happen. I'm really surprised that they didn't think of that when they put the mercenaries in the game, because they really seem to be bothered by it. No, they're not going to delete them. They're just going to serve a different function. I think they already said that they're going core. They're just going to have like a different functionality to them, I guess. That's what they said. I don't know. I don't know what that means, you know. But they definitely did not intend for players to use things like Doriani's. Yeah, it's literally absurd, dude, the amount of damage. I made a crackling stat stacker, crackling lance of branching build. And that thing does like, I don't know, 50 million DPS, and it's just a really not that good of a build, dude. I just put it together myself, just using some stat stacking tech, and it just fucking annihilates everything. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, they do. So you could use like you could use Blade Vortex, dude, and convert it over to Lightning. And you could put Doriani's on your Mercenary, dude, and you could be doing like, I don't know, 100 million DPS with it, depending on how you build the character up. You could essentially run the same type of build I'm running right now with the Golems and just slap Herald of Thunder in there and do lightning conversion. They would be doing a lot of damage, dude. Oh, I forgot, dude. I forgot to even invite my mercenary. I have a good mercenary too, one that has kinetic blast that uses the I forget what that amulet's called. Yeah, they're gonna stay. I bet they're gonna stay, but they're gonna be different. Like they're gonna be way different next league. Now, how different? I don't know. I don't know how different they're going to be, but they are definitely going to be different. So I have this one, this Kineticist right here, and it uses the Untouched Soul. And so this gives you elemental resistances based on every empty white socket that you have on your gear. And then it also uses Enmity's Embrace, so your damage penetrates fire resistance. So this is like the inverse of Doriani's prototype. So it uses this to stack your fire resistance to the roof, and then your overcapped fire resistance, it penetrates the mob's resistance up to 200%. So it's about the same thing. But you just stack a bunch of shit on here that has white sockets, empty white sockets, and you get a lot of fire resistance. And then this thing's busted too. I can just run through the map and let him kill everything. Watch, I'll show you. It's pretty tight. I was using this mercenary for my heister because my heister is like a Z DPS build. It's just got movement speed, like 600%. And this mercenary just runs through and kills everything. It's pretty cool. See? Yeah, I don't have to attack. I can just kick back here and let the mercenary do everything. It'll literally just wipe the entire screen out. But that's some pretty cool tech that you can do as well. If you don't want to run Doriani's prototype, you can just use that. They will stay, but you can't change the gear on them either fully. Okay, yeah, that might be it. They might just be like support, but then they're gonna have to remove the. I don't know. They might have to nerf the HP penalty that you get for being in a party. Then if they do that, because if they're not gonna be providing that much damage, they're just gonna be kind of like support. I don't know. They'd really have to balance it out because it really wouldn't be worth it to have them in a party, you know, if they're not helping out that much. Dude, I have run. I can't tell you how many of these betrayals I've done, and I've never gotten a good unique from this mechanic. Not one time. Okay, let's do this. I'm taking this. I just want to take the gold ring. I'm not gonna be able to get anything good with it anyway. I already know. I've done this too many times. True. Yeah, they're clearly overpowered, dude. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, betrayal's pretty fun. Oh, let me check something real quick. I really like the changes that they did to betrayal this league, dude. The betrayal is the changes they made were really phenomenal. I'm waiting for them to do my mechanic. I want them to fix heist. Do they, yeah, they need to fix the assassin. They also need to fix Saboteur. I think that we're gonna get a fucking huge meta shakeup in the next league. The game's probably not even gonna be recognizable. Oh shit! What happened? Oh whoops! I didn't see it. Fuck. I didn't see it. I can't use Righteous Fire in this one. They really got to fix the ascendancies in Path of Exile 1, or in Path of Exile 2. Alright, for sure, Dark Wolf Man. Have a good night. Holy shit. God damn, dude, those things are fucking 3 divine. Woo. Woo-wee. Expensive. I gotta watch out for that Shaper Beam. That's one of the more annoying 16.5 ones that they have, dude. Dumbass Shaper Beam. It's funny because I can just run through and explode the whole screen, but then as soon as that Shaper Beam comes up, I'm dead. That was close. Woo. Oh, there's another miss. Damn, that was almost, that amulet was almost really good just on the drop. Let's go see if I've only had the reflecting mist dropped one time for me. Nope. Because sometimes it'll drop as an item, and it's only happened one time for me. Dude, that fucking beam, man. That thing's almost got my ass so many times already. I gotta get out of this map, dude. I wonder if the beam can proc down here in the lab. Oh, it can, dude. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Alright. Alright, gotta get out of here, dude. shit's getting fucking sketchy. Shit's getting sketchy. Alright, what else we got? I gotta make sure I don't get into another one of those less recovery ones. So I can actually run my righteous fire. Why does that keep happening? I don't get it. Why all of a sudden do I not have... Oh, it's because of the max res. Okay, that's why. I was like, dude, what the fuck? I kept thinking it was because of the recovery, but I forgot. Negative 26 maximum resistance. This is pretty rough, dude. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I know. You can see my HP above me, though, on the bar. You can see my HP and my mana above my character. Yeah, you can see the bar get super low above my head. I mean, it might be a little hard to follow, but... That's usually what I pay. I never even pay attention to my health globe. Usually I just pay attention to the bar above my head. Oh, okay, yeah, that doesn't help. Well, you'll just have to know when I say, "Oh shit," that's because or you know what? I can move myself over to the center, especially for this game. I'll move myself over to the center for you guys, so you can actually see. There we go. That better? Now you can see all the glory of my small ass hit pool. Yeah, dude. I need to get my other medium cluster jewel in there, so I can get actually over 3k life. Right now I have the energy shield, definitely helps, but my life is really low. That's why I needed to roll max life on those gloves. Well, I have 3,400, but I have 500 of it reserved. So I got 2,900 and 588 energy shield. Which is nothing. If I can definitely get one tapped. But I have high block. Because I'm running this ball and shield. So I have like lucky block chance. So it kind of keeps me alive. As you can tell, all the frost bombs that drop, that's every time I... Nice. Yeah, dude, I had a... when I was running... During Freesia, dude, I had a life-stacking Hex Blast Bog Shaman that had like 30,000 life. It was unfucking real, dude. It was using Wrath Pith. It was absurdly strong, and I felt like I couldn't die. I was running Wrath Pith with Dissolution of Flesh. It's pretty good. That was a really fun build. And then they obliterated Hex Blast this league. They just removed it all the way out of the equation. Nobody's using that shit. Damn, look at all these rings I got, man. Look at all these chances to get +1 power charges. I'm gonna go broke, dude, trying to roll this on the ring. Well, let's do it. Let's burn some money. Come on, come on, come on. We can do 8 more tries right now before we run out of Sacred Life Force. Come on. Nope. 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 That one actually might be decent. Damn, that's crazy. 2 triple synths in a row. Alright, come on. We're gonna try. I'm gonna try 20 more times, dude. And then I gotta pump the brakes because I don't want to. Well, I guess we could spend all of it. I have a lot more I can liquidate too. I have a bunch of other characters that I'm not playing. Okay, yeah, for sure, man. That'd be cool. You gonna throw in on the power charge hunt? Oh shit, I forgot I have this one ring here too. Well, I'll try to synth this one. Oh shit, I need more life force. It's so much easier to do this during, like, in the beginning of the league. I should probably re-roll this map, see if I can get better on it. That's such a brutal modifier, dude. They removed 5% of health and energy shield per hit. That shit is so rough. Pretty bad. It's called Cherry Bomb. It's like it tastes like a cherry Slurpee, white cherry Slurpee. It's pretty good. Damn, dude, look at all those rings. I'm gonna go broke. Let's go. Damn, dude, I'm surprised I haven't seen any 16.5 maps drop. Yeah, no, it's just a single-use vape, disposable one. Like doing the full setup thing, I used to do that back in the day when vaping first came out, but it just became too much work carrying like juice around with you, and I don't know. I just buy the single ones now, and the crazy thing is they're trying to outlaw them here. I live in California, so they're trying to basically they already made flavored vapes illegal out here, which is really crazy. Obviously, the tobacco industry has a fucking huge pull with the state of California. Because there's really no reason why they would ban them other than the fact that it's just competition for the tobacco industry. You know, they say they're advertised for kids, but there's no like advertisement anymore. So they're obviously not made for kids. Like, it's really, their argument's really weird. They also banned menthol cigarettes out here, which is very strange. Yeah, I don't understand it. I mean, I could understand it if you saw like a bunch of kids vaping all the time, but dude, the kids are gonna vape anyway. Like they're already vaping. So it's just like, just because you outlaw them doesn't mean people are gonna stop. Like, I don't understand when they're gonna get that through their heads. All it does is just drive whatever market you're outlawing underground. That's all it does. Literally does not help anything. It's the same thing with drugs, dude. Like, the fact that they outlaw drugs, like, I get why they do it, obviously. They don't want people just to destroy themselves. But what's the real motivation behind that? It's obviously to keep people locked up in jail. That's how they make their money. And because if they just legalized everything, it would put the cartels out of business. And they always claim, like, oh, we want to go after the cartels. We want to go after the cartels. Well, then legalize all the drugs, dude. Collect the taxes off of it. And just let adults make the decision on whether or not they want to ruin their lives, dude. Like, we're adults. You know, their logic never makes any sense, dude. It's always greed that drives these decisions. Yeah, exactly. All they do is just drive. All they do is just drive that shit underground. Exactly. They just keep the cartels in business that way. Prohibition's was literally the genesis of organized crime. Let's see. All right, we're getting low, dude. All right, these are gonna be my last attempts. Before I don't like to go under 100 divine. Yeah, dude, it's not gonna fix the drug problem. It just makes people worse, dude. You put a bunch of criminals together, dude. All you do is just that kind of thought, that kind of thinking, like it breeds. It's contagious. I never really understood what that was all about. All right, we can sell all these. At this point, dude, I probably would have been better off. At this point, I probably would have been better off just buying the 450 divine one, huh? There was one on the market for 450 divine. The rest were worth a mirror. Let's try to roll a better map. Yeah, for sure it is, dude. Especially, dude, in California, dude, the fucking jails are so goddamn violent. They're so violent. It's not like that in other states, too. It's very weird. It's very exclusive to California. No, I'm not saying there's not violence in other states in prison, but in California, it's like exclusively violent. Or like extraordinarily violent, I guess would be a better word to say. It's pretty wild, dude. No idea really what causes that either. One of my friends growing up, dude, he was in prison for 5 years, and 1 week before he left prison, he was stabbed to death. 1 week before he went home. And I have no idea what it was for. It was I'm sure it was something senseless. He was a pretty solid dude. I don't think he would have done anything to get himself in a wreck, but you know, what are you gonna do? The other thing I don't like about Path of Exile 2 is what they did with shield charge. Like, you can't use shield charge at all in Path of Exile 2. They really don't want you using that skill, dude. It just does not work the same. It's very, very slow and clunky to use. Like, for some reason, they don't want you moving around. Yeah, I mean, you would normally keep a low profile, dude, when you're about to get released, but I mean, fuck if I know, dude. I don't know what happened to him. You know, maybe he got in some debt or something or whatever, but it's just always crazy, senseless shit. The reason why people die in there. Very rarely do you hear of a story where, you know, you can kind of see how someone had it coming. A lot of the time, people just get bored in there, dude. They get bored and they just want to start shit. Especially the dudes that have been there for like 20, 30 years. Right, yeah, that's probably what it is. I'm sure it has something to do with it. Alright, these are my last attempts, dude. My last attempts on this ring. Let's see. How many more times can I roll? I got 4 more tries. Let's go. 4 more chances. Nope. 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 Actually, I could try 2 more. Or 1 more. Let's get 1 more sacred life force. Or 2 more, actually. Damn. Yeah, I'll be off by then, dude. I appreciate it though. I mean, you catch me tomorrow. I'll be back on tomorrow around the same time, but I'll be long gone by 2 hours. I'm about to hop off here soon. Probably in like the next 30 minutes. I'll be off. I was thinking of trying, let me see, where is it at? I was thinking of another build idea. What up, Fernando? Yeah, dude, I'm not playing the fake PoE anymore. I'm playing the real PoE. No more fake PoE for me. Just kidding, dude. I'm gonna go back to it. I just wanted to take a break for a little bit. I'll run these Vol Temple maps. You never know, dude. You might be able to find some cool shit in here. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Blade Fall. I was thinking of doing some sort of poison Blade Fall build, like Blade Fall of volleys, and do a poison version of it. Just not really sure. I was also thinking of doing like another type of Blade Vortex build, but doing it on an Inquisitor. But I'm kind of hesitant to do the same build again, just on a different ascendancy. I'd much rather do something completely different. Fernando, where you been at, man? You've been busy, huh? I've been super busy too, dude. Super fucking busy. Damn, that would have been good if that was if that had 20 on it. Too bad that wasn't a 2120. Yeah, Bladefall Atrothus looks pretty good. I don't know what I wanted to do yet. I was just kind of like looking to see like what physical damage based attacks were out there that I could do something similar, like some sort of poison build on. But I don't know. I haven't played a poison build yet this league, I don't think. Well, actually, no, I take that back. I played poison Bama. But Yeah, me too, dude. Been super fucking busy. I hired like I hired 10 people. I had 10 employees. Got myself a little call center now. Starting to do big things, baby boy. I'm gonna get rich this year. That's the goal. I'm gonna get rich, let the business run itself, and then I can just sit back and play Path of Exile all day. And I don't have to worry about shit. Alright, man, for sure. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Have fun with your new PC, dude. Lucky bastard. I need to get me a new rig too, dude. Fuck. Every time somebody tells me about their rig, dude, I want to build another one. That shit's dangerous, dude. It's contagious. New PC-itis. You know what I was just thinking about, Fernando? Is PoE guy never hit me back up. He never hit me back up to do the podcast. It's a bummer. He would have been great, man, to have on the pod. You say, what's up, my boy? I just got here with a cup of coffee. I'm going to teach you how to not be a sucky boy. No, I reached back out to him, dude. He probably just got busy with the league start or something. I got pretty good at imitating him, though. every time one of his videos pops up in my feed, I always watch it. So I know how his intro goes now. Dude, I just spent 150 divines trying to roll +1 power charges on rings. No luck, dude. I'm falling into the synthesized trap. Like, I feel like I have to keep going now, but I know that where this ends is just going to end up with me being bankrupt. I know it, man. This build's pretty goddamn powerful, though. I got crit capped finally. So, crit cap with like 500 multi on it. I'm doing like 20 mil. Yeah, it's alright. He's doing good. Damn, another diviner box? Jesus, how many diviner boxes are in this map? God damn. Alright, we're gonna kill the boss, even though this is never recommended. You get one-shotted going into this boss. Alright, we're gonna run this last one, dude. Last map. Alright, dude, this is the last try. The last synthesized ring, dude. Is it gonna roll? Nope. Damn it. Dude, I want to keep going. I want to keep going so bad. Maybe we'll roll these last 4. How's that? We'll roll these last 4 rings. If I don't get it this time, dude, it's a wrap. Dude, I'm not doing it anymore. Alright, so what do we need? We need Vivid. We're only spending 4 divines, so let's put 4 here. Let's go Vivid. Alright, dude. Oh, wait. No, my bad. I need, so I'm gonna need 16 divine. How's that? Okay. That's it. Now I gotta sell a bunch. Yeah, and then keep going after this. I'm gonna have to sell some more gear, dude. I sold like 600 divines worth of shit already. Either that or we're gonna have to go start running some heists, dude, because... Nope. One more, man. Come on. Come on, power charges. Nope. Swing and a miss. Dude, at this point, I would have been better off. I would have been better off just buying the 450. Yeah, we need offline trade for sure. Because at this point, dude, I would have just been able to buy a +1 ring for like 30 divine. Right now, they're 450 divine for one of them. And I don't even think that person knows, or I don't know. They probably don't even know they have it listed, dude. I think it was listed like a month ago or something. Let's see, maximum power charges. Let's go non-corrupted. Let's see. What is it? Oh, never mind. Look. 1 mirror. These are triple synthesized though, but those are the only ones on the market right now. Are these triple synth rings. They're all worth a mirror, dude. All of them. Oh, this one's 1200 divines. Dude, this one would be fucking fat. Holy shit. Holy shit. Look at that, dude. 54% crit multi. Increased spell damage per power charge and +1 maximum power charge. Oh, these are all mirrored, dude. Oh, my bad. Okay, these are all mirrored anyway. These ones were? These were mirrored off of these, I guess. So let me guess. This person mirrored this and then is selling this for a mirror. Is that what they're doing? That's what it looks like. So they mirrored it and then they're selling it for 1.1 mirror. Try to make a profit, I guess. I don't know if that's a common strategy, dude. I've never gotten to that point to where I was just mirroring shit for profit. That's a whole different ball game, dude. That's not even the same game, dude. That's like PoE 75. I'm still playing PoE 1. And they're all playing PoE 75. Path of Mirror. I'm gonna see if I can get Lance back on the podcast. Now that the leagues have kind of died down. I want to try to get him on the pod. I could probably get a lot of people on the pod now. Because the league, the PoE2 league is kind of dead now. Well, not dead, but it's dying. It's been about a month. Everybody's kind of in the mood for some more PoE1. Dude, I think that this next league is going to be such a banger. We're probably going to get a gigantic meta shakeup, so there's going to be all sorts of new shit to try out. I don't know what... I hope they're going to add something good, dude, like a... like more... Yeah, dude, 3.26 is badass, dude. This is one of my favorite leagues I've ever played. This and Affliction League. Affliction League was my favorite before this. This league is definitely my favorite. But I can't wait to see what we're gonna get, dude. We are definitely gonna get some cool shit in 327. That's for sure. Dude, these golems are so fucking nuts. Any build that you make with an Elementalist is just so OP, dude. The Golem and Herald buffs, it's like, Jesus Christ. Man. I was enfeeble on hit. Let's see. Oh, nice. Corrupted blood can't be inflicted on you. Sick. It's a good jewel right there. That's like literally the main source of profit in these maps, dude, or the gems where like you cannot be hindered, you cannot be maimed, corrupted blood can't be inflicted on you. All of those jewels that you get in here are fucking, they're worth so much money usually. Oh damn, dude, this is one of those permanent spirits running around. So annoying. The worst strong box ever. Damn, another reflecting mist, dude. I can't believe how many of these reflecting mists I get for some weird reason. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you remember this, Fernando. Back when we were running city square maps all the time, how many fucking reflected mists I would get. Dude, I've gotten like 3 of them already, and I've only been streaming for a couple hours. Not even a couple hours, like an hour, like hour 40 minutes. I've gotten 3 reflected mists. I don't know what it is. Maybe something with my account. Streamer client, I guess. I don't know. My streamer client is obviously still active. Ah, damn. Damn, that would have been sick if that was lightning resistance. Holy shit. Negative 100? Anti-evasion energy shield? Bro. It's actually negative 112. If that was lightning res, that would have been a come up right there. Oh, and we got the safe house. We got the Gravicious safe house. Yeah, dude. It's true. And we got another Gravicious safe house we can run after this. We'll run that and then that'll be it. I'm going to see if I can get a stack of House of Mirror cards and then we can continue with our synthesized craft. If I get a House of Mirror stack, dude, there's no stopping me, man. I'll be on my way to Power Charge City. I honestly don't even, I won't even benefit, I don't think. Well, I take that back. Yeah, I will. I'll still benefit because right now I'm at 7 max power charges, but if I get to 8, then I could probably drop. I'm trying to think of what I could drop with that I have on for crit chance. I know I made some. Oh, my Watcher's Eye. That's what I can do. I could drop the Watcher's Eye and get a different one, a better one. Because that's what has me crit capped right now is the Watcher's Eye. Alright, we'll go run this safe house real fast. This is it, dude. I could feel it. This is my time right now to get a stack of Apothecary cards or a stack of House of Mirrors. Let's go. I can feel it, dude. It's funny because I always get like crazy drops outside of these mechanics, but inside these mechanics, I never get anything good. Ever. I don't think this entire league, dude. I ran Betrayal pretty much on and off the whole league besides Heist. Like when I would switch back and forth between Heist and Betrayal. And I never got any, I don't know how many safe houses I've run, dude, but it's a lot. I don't know what the number is, but a lot of safe houses. Never once did I see anything good. It's crazy. Alright, come on, man. Come on. Oh, there's a level 21 Transfigured gem. Oh, and a fully revealed blueprint. Dude, look at that. I couldn't ask for anything more, dude, right there. Fully revealed blueprint. Nice. That's 12 divine. Holy shit. Alright, guys. That's it for me, man. I'll be back on tomorrow night. We'll probably hop back over. Well, I don't know. We'll probably fuck around with this for a little bit unless I find another build idea, or I'll hop back over to PoE2. I'm not sure. But That's it, man. Good night, guys. Thanks for hanging out.